Imagine that this is your house. You've got a lot of space, a nice yard, but for a good part of the year, it reeks like vomit. In the fall, there are thousands of these little fleshy covered seeds that fall onto the pavement, and when somebody steps on them, they just become this mushy, putrid ooze, and the smell can be overwhelming. Your house has become like a pariah in the neighborhood, and it just gets worse and worse and worse every year. These look like yellow cherries, but they're ginkgo seeds. And for the past few months, Dino Delisi has been raking up hundreds and hundreds of them.
Whenever I finish raking, I have to come in, take my shoes off, go downstairs and wash them with a brush, or else that smell just stays on the shoe.
When the soft exterior around these seeds begins to rot, the smell can be overwhelming. Some people say that it smells like rancid cheese, but for Delisi,
it's more vomit and rotten fruit mixed together.
About 5 years ago, he noticed the tree had fruit on it. A visit from a tree expert confirmed the borough had accidentally planted a female tree. Although the city has tried to cut back the branches, the quantity of seeds keeps increasing, as does the stink.
The last batch we had, people were literally walking down the street and I see them crossing the street.
Delisi has repeatedly pleaded with the borough to replace the tree, but it won't cut down a healthy tree. Being smelly isn't reason enough.
People like the way it looks. It looks very
Typically,
exotic.
cities don't have issues with ginkgo trees as long as male trees are planted, which only produce pollen. To avoid errors, municipalities plant clones that are propagated from the stem cuttings of a male plant.
You're basically genetically reproducing the same plant over and over again, and then you're sure it's going to be a male plant.
Delisi is living with a mistake and is worried about what will happen as the tree gets bigger and the seeds start falling on his roof and gutters.
Nobody should have to have a tree like this. I mean, it's ridiculous.
The borough of St. Leonard says there are about 100 female ginkgo trees in the area.
I just keep putting them on the sidewalk.
Delisi's is one of them, and the borough says it's trying to find a way to reduce the smell. He was warned he could be fined up to $15,000 and face possible jail time if he tries to remove it himself.